Thank you very much, everyone. So good to be here, so good to see so many people here as well. My name is Henrik. I work in the innovation arm of our solution engineering org here in Salesforce Northern Europe. And it is my pleasure today to be able to talk to you a little bit about how we've been using the power of the Salesforce platform to innovate, to create a solution to what's been one of our largest challenges over the past couple of years, namely how do we make virtual meetings great. Because just a few weeks into COVID, into the pandemic, we already started noticing that virtual meetings, traditional virtual meetings, they just weren't having the same impact as physical meetings were. And I think there are a lot of reasons why. But one of the reasons we diagnosticized was that virtual meetings, traditional ones, we just didn't find that they really facilitated that interaction, that intimacy, that innovation that we were used to with physical meetings where we could all be together in the same room. And we wanted to change that. We wanted to do something about that. So we wanted to move from what I'm sure you've all become intimately familiar with at this point, a world where our colleagues and our customers are just squares on a screen. And we wanted to turn it into this, to be able to, again, be together and bring back that intimacy, that interaction, that innovation, but to be able to do it no matter where we are, and sometimes also be able to do it actually better than physically. And now I hear you thinking, we are back here physically, we love it, it is great to be here, so why do we need VR, right? But after doing this, for more than 100 meetings together with our customers and our partners, we actually noticed that there are a few situations in which VR actually works better than physical meetings. And there are at least 3 good reasons as to why. Number one is the fact that the VR experience in itself is inherently immersive and it stimulates our creativity. So when you put on a VR glasses and you become immersed, it actually changes the way you experience the information that is going on, the information that you're being presented, and it changes the way you communicate, the way you send and receive information. So that means that we can actually have more productive meetings, and meetings that certainly are a lot more fun. Focus is the second one, and I'm sure you all know how easy it is, whether it's a Zoom meeting, it's a physical meeting, how easy it is to mentally check out. In VR, you cannot do that. Because of that immersion, you are so 100% focused on what's going on in front of you, which really means that everyone in the meeting is actively participating, actively contributing, which again increases the chance of getting a good outcome from the meeting. And then third, and potentially the most important one, is that we can do all of this without having to travel a single kilometer. And I think that has 2 implications. Number one is that we no longer have to prioritize between having a good meeting experience on the one hand and personal commitments on the other that would maybe be tough to fulfill because of business travel and the likes. And then the second is that because we can do all of this without travel, we can also do it without having to worry about our carbon footprint, which I think is really, really important. So what does the experience actually look like? If you are a participant in one of these VR meetings, the experience is actually extremely seamless. So we guide you from start to finish with personalized communications, telling you exactly what you need to do and when. We ship all the items you need and all the equipment you need directly to your door in these custom-made travel cases. And we also return them from your home or your office when you're done with the meeting. And then in the lead up to the meeting, we also make sure that everyone is feeling comfortable, everyone is feeling ready, everyone is feeling good to engage in VR to have a kick-ass meeting experience. But the coolest thing of all is that the solution is completely built on the Salesforce platform together with our partners. So what we've done is we've taken a Salesforce org, we've created a custom app with some custom objects, and then we've supplemented with functionality from some of our AppExchange partners. And what that means is that we can actually run the back end of these meetings entirely end-to-end from within our own little Salesforce org. And I think that is such a cool example of the power and the flexibility of the Salesforce platform on the one hand, because, literally anyone could build this, but then also the power and the scope of our Salesforce ecosystem, right? Because it is, as they say, if you cannot do it with Salesforce, there's most likely something for it on the AppExchange. So whether we're grilling marshmallows together in Dreamforce Park, or whether we're whiteboarding, discussing the strategy of the future with views over the Bay Area, VR enables new experiences, new value creation, new innovation. And that's why it's so relevant, and that's also why it's so valuable. And of course, we also have a booth here today at the very, very far end of the hall. So if you want to come check it out, we can give you a demo, and we can even let you try the VR experience yourself. Then please come on over, and we're more than happy to have a chat. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope to see many of you at the booth later, but most importantly, have a great day here at Salesforce Live. Thank you.